Man. So first of all, I'm going to take about an hour and a half to kind of walk you through the last 2 years. So the bathrooms are in the back if you need to get up. No, I'm kidding. Super kind words, and I thank both of you very much for those words. You know, really, it's really what the team's done. We've got almost 4,000 employees in this agency, and all they needed was someone to turn them loose, and once we did, it's been an amazing 3 years. So I'm going to get into this, and at the end of it, I've got a few more things to say, but I promise I won't take too much of your time. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed graduates, honored guests, my fellow colleagues of the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, today we gather to celebrate a momentous occasion, the graduation of our 38 newest officers from the Oklahoma Department of Corrections 8-week academy. To each of you before me, congratulations on your perseverance, dedication, and commitment to excellence. You've earned your place among us, and I'm proud to welcome you to the brotherhood and sisterhood of law enforcement, a family united by service, sacrifice, and a shared mission to make a difference. 3 years ago, the Oklahoma Department of Corrections stood at a turning point. We were once an agency focused on human warehousing, where containment overshadowed transformation. But we chose a bolder path, one defined by our mission to build a stronger Oklahoma by transforming lives in a safe, rehabilitative, and compassionate environment. We embrace a culture of we change lives. And today you join an organization that is a national leader setting trends, pioneering initiatives, and leveraging cutting-edge technology to redefine corrections. Our transformation began with a shift to extreme ownership in our leadership model. We took full responsibility for our mission, leading to the creation of our nationally recognized Correctional Officer Academy, an institution rooted in excellence. You, our newest graduates, are the embodiment of that vision. Talented men and women, trained not just to manage facilities, but to guide those in our care towards a better future, ensuring they return home better than we found them. We are proud to be the only agency, and someone fact-check me on this because I've traveled the U.S. and I'm yet to find someone that's doing this at our level specifically. But we are proud to be the only agency in the United States that surveys every single inmate. In the last poll we did, the last survey, we had over 18,000 inmates respond. This practice gives a voice to those who have traditionally been voiceless, helping us reduce violence, ease tensions, and foster an environment where rehabilitation thrives. This initiative has set a new standard for corrections nationwide, and you will carry this legacy forward. And something else, and I don't, Secretary, maybe you might be able to help me with this. I believe right now we're number 2 in the nation in recidivism rate. I think that's right. And I think we're around the 20.1%. And traditionally, we've been 1, 2, or 3. That doesn't make the news. The work that you do inside the prisons to talk to inmates, work with them, help them get to their jobs, help them get to a better place in the worst moments, I believe, and connecting them to family for sure, helps that, to Secretary Everett's point, helps make sure they never come back. So once they leave, and 95% of the inmates that we have will leave, and we exit about 140 a week, we don't see them come back. A lot of it is because of what they've experienced in prison and through the humanitarian, is that a word? You guys are sleeping, you have to stand up. Thank you, it is now. Being humane, when they get out and you see them at Walmart or you see them somewhere in the communities in which you live, is what you're looking for. You want to be their success story. You want to be a part of that. So, I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if you knew that we're second in the nation in recidivism, lowest recidivism rate there is. Oklahoma now leads the nation in critical thinking and technical innovation. We have used cutting-edge systems with human ingenuity to empower our nearly 4,000 employees to focus on core functions. Our strategy, and it's been recognized at the United States Capitol, where we've been invited multiple times to brief lawmakers on the Hill, has turned investments in technology into tools that keep our staff safe and enhance our mission. From artificial intelligence, facial recognition, to drones. And we're about to have drones in the air all the time, over the yard, over the perimeter. That starts in 2 weeks at Lawton. our state-of-the-art offender management system, ICON. We deliver integrated communication platforms that have combined video, voice, text, and data to provide intelligence at an unprecedented pace, significantly reducing contraband drugs in our facilities. Hey, it's still a problem. I'm telling you, we're on the hunt for that stuff. And it doesn't change when I leave. These things I'm talking about are there to help you guys, get you home safer, but also turn you loose on your core mission. You know what the number one thing is we do in prison? We count. 11 times a day. It's a $64 million endeavor by the state of Oklahoma every year. What we're going to be doing with this technology is turning you loose from having to do count every day and turning you loose from searching logistics, phones, contraband, and get that stuff out of our prisons. You're stepping into an agency that doesn't just follow best practices, we create them. Let me highlight the crescendo of our achievements. And you guys are just going through this. Maybe many of you in the public may not realize this. Oklahoma's made history by permanently removing all private prison operators from our state. We no longer will allow the care of our incarcerated to be driven by profit or stock prices. We have declared that we will care for our own with compassion, dignity, and great care. This is a legacy also that you inherit today and you will carry forward. A commitment to humanity and over bureaucracy, to transformation over stagnation. So as you've heard on a personal note, I stand before you to share you that I'm stepping down as director, passing the torch to interim director Justin Ferris. Leading this agency has been the honor of my life. As I reflect, I'm reminded of two guiding principles that I've talked to you guys about, and I'm going to remind you of it. I'm sorry, I told you it's going to be an hour and a half. It's going to be like 10 minutes. You guys will be fine. I'll remind you of these principles. One is Ockman's razor. The other is the Stockdale paradox. Ockman's razor teaches us to seek the simplest, most effective solutions in our decision making, cutting through complexity to focus on what truly matters. And correction just means prioritizing clarity and action over overthinking, ensuring we address challenges with precision. The Stockdale paradox, however, weighs heavily on internal fortitude and unwavering faith in our success. It demands that we confront the brutally reality of our circumstances, whether it's the challenges of managing a facility or the weight of transforming lives, while maintaining an unshakable belief that we will prevail. Hey, I talked to you guys about this. Bottom line is, you've got to be brutally honest with yourself on a daily basis on where you are, what's going on, what's going on around you. And if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like the chips are down, you've got to decide that you're going to win that day. You've got to decide that you and everyone around you, you might have to carry the team. The next day, it might be the person next to you carrying the team, right? But you've got to do that every single day. And if you do that, which is the Stockdale paradox, then you will be successful. The balance of realism and optimism has driven our progress, and I urge you to carry these principles forward as you navigate the complexities of this work. I am confident that Justin Ferris will lead with respect, compassion, and innovation, continue to drive our culture of We Change Lives. I extend my deepest gratitude to Governor Kevin Stitt for his trust and for giving me the opportunity to serve this great state. To Secretary Tricia Evers, thank you for your unwavering support and partnership. To the nearly 4,000 men and women of the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, thank you for your tireless dedication, for serving the unserved, and for giving so generously to the state of Oklahoma. You are the soul of this agency, and it has been my privilege to serve alongside each and every one. To our 38 new graduates, you're the future of this agency, and I challenge each of you to uphold our mission. And I'm going to remind you what that is again. To build a stronger Oklahoma by transforming lives in a safe, rehabilitative, and compassionate environment. Embrace this calling with integrity, innovate with courage, and serve with compassion. The challenges ahead are significant, but your potential to change lives is limitless. Welcome to the Oklahoma Department of Corrections. Let's continue to transform lives and build a stronger Oklahoma together. God bless each of you. Thank you.